Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.8665 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 3.15%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Polygon Matic from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $0.32 mark, and having done so I believe it has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a very nice bounce to the upside in this 5-wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before we get to an all-time high, we first need to see a first wave to the upside, and I have a target area for that first wave to the upside between the $1.91 mark and the $1.65 mark, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I use the Fibs connecting the low that we have down here to the all-time high, you can see that my yellow target area for that first wave lies between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5, which is the minimum that I expect that first wave to the upside to do. And within a wave 1, I also expect to see fractal waves in formation, and I believe that is the movement that we are seeing here on the 4-hour chart. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can see I have this fractal wave in yellow, which I believe is in formation within a wave 1, and once we see the formation of a wave 5, that will be completing a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of that fractal wave so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out here on this chart, after making our low at around the $0.32 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making a high for that first wave, then saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's we can get a minimum target area for that second wave to the lower side. And to do that I just need to connect the Fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, and the minimum target area for the second wave is the area between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.382, and you can see we respected that. Then after making the low for that second wave, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a third wave, and using the trend based Fibonacci's I had a target area for the third wave to the upside, and to get that target area I just need to connect the Fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives me the minimum target area for that third wave to the upside at around the $0.9353 mark, and you can see Polygon Matic has respected that. Here on the chart I initially had the high for that third wave to the upside at around the $1.02 mark. That was the initial target area. I also had a retracement here on the charts, which I termed as the retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, but Polygon Matic invalidated that move by making a new high at around the $1.06 mark. So after doing that I had to change my Elliot wave count over here, having the new high as the high for that third wave to the upside. Then whatever we are seeing over here is the formation of a fourth wave, and because a fourth wave is a retracement of the third wave, we can use the Fibonacci's to get a minimum target area for the fourth wave to the lower side. And to get that target area I just need to connect the Fibs from the low of the wave 3 to the high of the wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.382 as a maximum. And I can mark out that target area here on the chart like that, then remove the Fibonacci's, and you can see Polygon Matic has continued to respect that. We have come down into that yellow target area for that fourth wave to the lower side, and within that yellow target area we also have a key area of support at around the $0.78 mark, which is a key area that gave us support sometime. We also saw a very nice retest of that key area of support over here, and after the retest was a success we continued pushing even higher, and in that movement we made a high at around the $0.91 mark, and at the moment we are seeing a bit of a retracement to the lower side. And because our wave 4 is a correct wave, I expect to see an ABC correction within this wave 4, and we have seen a wave A in formation over here. Then I expected that this might be the high for that wave B. Then we continued pushing high in the formation of a wave C, but there are two ways this can play out. It's possible that maybe the high for that wave B was not at this point, and maybe the high that we have at around the $0.93 mark, that is the new high for that wave B, and I expect a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave C. So it's very possible that maybe we have not yet seen the low for that wave 4, and we might continue seeing lower prices in the formation of a wave C. And for that to play out, I will expect lower prices and lose this key area of support at around the $0.78 mark, maybe even see a retest of that key area of support, then continue pushing to the lower side and get back to around the $0.066 mark to maximize our yellow target area for that wave 4. It's also possible that maybe the high for that wave B was in at around the $0.84 mark. Then we saw a very nice retracement over here in the formation of a wave C, and whatever we are seeing over here is the formation of a wave 5 to the upside. And if that is the case, I will expect to see a confirmation by first managing to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark, continue pushing higher and make a high above the high for that third wave to the upside. And as we continue seeing higher prices to the upside, I will also expect to see a fractal wave within a wave 5, because a wave 5 is an impulsive wave. I will expect to see another fractal wave in formation over here to maximize our yellow target up here for that fifth wave to the upside to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And because this is an Elliot wave structure, we also need to have in mind that this Elliot wave structure to the upside can also be invalidated, and that can only play out in case our wave 4 retraces into the high of that first wave, and we made our high for that first wave at around the $0.62 mark. That is within this dotted line that I have over here. So in case we maximize this yellow target area and even break out of that target area and get back to around the $0.62 mark, that will have invalidated my Elliot wave structure over here, and I will have to look at this movement to the upside as something else. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see whether those movements here on the RSI will be supported. On the RSI we are trading at around the 48 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movement to the upside and also to the downside. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean lower prices could be coming our way. So it's very possible that we have not yet seen the low for that wave 4. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.